Hey, possibilities. I know today was supposed to be day 4 of the Vlogmas, but I'm a little tired. What was I doing? I came home from work today and I was sitting in my truck and I was talking on the phone. I was sitting in my truck and I just happened to see this guy just like walking up and down the street, up and down the street, up and down the street. He just wasn't doing anything, but I was looking to see if maybe he was an individual that was trying to like break into somebody's cars, because this is a big thing that they've been doing in St. Louis now, where if your car door is open, they go around and pull on the car doors or whatever to see if your car door is open, and then they go through your glove compartment or your center console. So I was looking to see if that was going on, because I was in my truck, but my car was parked across the street, and he kept walking like really really close to my car. So I was watching to see what was going on, but he would walk down the street and he kept walking in the street. So then he walked back towards my truck and walked on the sidewalk on the same side of the street where I was, and I just was like looking like, what is this fool doing? So I text my daughter, who was at basketball practice, on the way home from basketball practice, and I was like, where are you? So I actually was sitting in my truck for a while. I want to say like almost 45 minutes or whatever, talking on the phone or whatever. So she finally texted back and she said that she was on the street. So I was kind of looking, which way her school bus, the activity bus from after school would be coming from. So when I looked up, I saw a bus coming, and he was walking down the street again. And as soon as I saw that that was her bus, I jumped out my truck real fast. But at the same time, the kids that was on the bus with my daughter, they was like, be careful, because this guy looks crazy. And they was like, when you get off the bus and run. But he didn't know that I was sitting in the truck, sitting on my truck, waiting on her, after I realized that this guy was not trying to break in the car. Well, I'm not going to say realized that he wasn't trying to break in the car. He still just looked, suspicious to me. So when she got off the bus or whatever, and I jumped out of my truck, I told her, I just said, run so we can hurry up and go, because basically she was telling, she had cracked the screen on her phone, but that was me telling her to run to make him think that that's not what we was doing. But I told her to run. I was like, hurry up and run so we can go. So as she was getting off the bus, he crossed the street where she was trying to go to, until I jumped out my truck, and then he went back over across the street where he was, and then he was going like southbound down our street, and then he stopped when I jumped out my truck, and then he just disappeared. He went northbound and he just disappeared or whatever. So I let her in the house, let her go use the bathroom, and we left. So I did request that we get heavy police presence in the area during the times that kids are getting on or off the bus, because my neighbor across the street said a couple of weeks ago that a guy tried to snatch her daughter off the bus stop, and her daughter is 12, my daughter is 15. So if it wasn't for a neighbor that was outside, because her bus stop is around the corner somewhere, my daughter's bus stop is on the corner, and if it wasn't for the neighbor that was outside when it happened or whatever, she was able to intervene when it happened, that guy would have took her daughter or whatever. So, you know what they said, and I can't stress this enough. We just got to be careful with our children or whatever. And that they say that the sex trafficking is real, the organ harvesting is real, and people just got to be, careful. I don't understand. I mean, this is supposed to be the holidays or whatever. And, and to the guys that's out there, I did see a post on Facebook that said, to the men that are out there, if you see a woman out there, like in the parking lot, or you see them walking, just kind of take your time and just kind of look to make sure that they get where they're going. Because you just never know with all this going on. I saw something with a zip tie on somebody's windshield wiper and something stuck in somebody's car door and all of those stuff. And I did hear about something about a note that if they put the note on your windshield when you get out to go get the note, they snatch you or whatever. And then I'm telling you right now, shoes. Let me see. I don't know if it was Silence of the Lambs or what's the dude? The Night Stalker that was it Ramirez? I can't think of his name. Jimmy Ramirez. Anyway, or whatever. I don't do them white utility vans. I do not do them white utility vans. I don't do no vans at all. So I definitely don't do them because I saw a video today on Facebook where the van was have the door the doors were heavily insulated. It was like a cage inside of there. The lady went inside the van and she closed it and she was told to scream while she was in the van. You couldn't even hear her scream. This person had took their time out. They had a cage to separate the front of the van to the back of the van. And they had all kind of metal and stuff that don't even come. It ain't like it was a utility van like somebody was trying to do no work or whatever. It was crazy. And she said they had the camera on the screen. They say you can see scratches or whatever on the inside of it or whatever. And the one lady, it was like three different ladies. The one lady's was like, she said somebody wrote help on it or something. I think that's what she said. I'm not for certain, but no, Tony don't do utility vans. Tony don't do no kind of van. Matter of fact, it gets to the point now, I'm not fooling with nobody when it comes to, can I get $2? No, you can't. No, get away from me. I just can't, because you just never know what's going on. And then again, I can only stress that nobody, nobody is no, ain't nobody safe. Ain't nobody safe. So I posted before, you know, if you think it's a person of another color that's snatching up our kids, no, they black. They could be another color, but when you living in certain neighborhoods, they black. Okay, the lady across the street from me said that the guy that tried to take her daughter, he was black. I saw on Facebook where the guy followed a young lady home from school off the bus or whatever. He tried to snatch her, and she ran on her block. And I think they took the neighborhood guys saw her screaming and running or whatever, and he was chasing her. So they caught him and beat him down or whatever. He was black. Okay. So, don't be thinking that it's the other man and it's the brother man. It could be them too, but I'm just saying, don't leave no stone. Don't leave a stone unturned. Okay. You just gotta, boy, you be trying to trust the black folks and you black, but then you gotta realize how did we get over here? Okay, just go. How we get over here? Okay, now, I ain't trying to get no history lesson to nobody, but they call it the slave trade, right? You know what I'm saying? So it didn't surprise me to know that there was African American men and women trying to get people into this sex trafficking stuff. Because how the hell did we get over here the first damn time? Well, African men and women traded our ancestors for weapons, goods, and services, and all of those stuff. So it don't surprise me. So, like I said, I'm not saying that it's all black people. I'm not saying that. I'm saying be aware of what's going on, because again, you probably thinking, oh, it's some white old guy or somebody foreign or something. No. It could be them. It could be them. But y'all need to know that it's the brother man too. The brother man too. Which is so disheartening, because you see the struggle that we already been through. You know what I'm saying? You see how we got here. We were traded here. See, now, they may have had some people, I ain't gonna say may, they have had people that were captured and forced into slavery. But the big picture was there was a slave trade. Okay? And then y'all get y'all asses over here and y'all doing the same shit. I'm sorry, excuse whatever the hell coming out my mouth, but you doing the same shit. You fuck around and sitting up here and trying to um kidnap the kids, grown folks, or whatever for money. All I'm saying is I'm finna go to bed because I'm tired. I wish I could say I had a vlogma today, but I just felt like I'm not 100% sure what that guy was trying to do. All I know is he just kept walking his funny looking ass up and down the street. Okay. And I don't know what he was doing. He kept doing it. I sat in my truck, I know, for 45 minutes. And he kept walking up and down the street. What he was looking for is beyond me. But when my daughter got off that bus, I know that he tried to cross that damn street, not knowing that I was going to pop out my truck on his ass. That's what the fuck I know. Okay? That's what the fuck I know. And I don't know. Wait, he could have been. I'm not gonna even say he could have been crossing the street. Because once I popped my ass out of that truck, he crossed his ass back across that street. And he didn't even continue going down where he was. He turned his ass around and went the other way. But again, he was pacing up and down the street. But here's the thing about it. When we got in our vehicle, after I let my daughter in the house to use the bathroom, we got in the vehicle and we drove up and down the street. I ain't see homeboy no more. Didn't see him no more. I don't know where the hell he went. I didn't see him anymore. So I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, be careful about what's going on. Because I don't trust none of these some bitches. I swear I don't trust none of them. You know what I'm saying? I keep my porch light on because I ain't got time. And then, poor little some bitch, he don't know he was on camera. Poor little, he don't know. Okay, I ain't playing with you. My son said I should have came in the house and got Pinky. Yeah, I should have. I should have came in the house and got Pinky. But I just popped out on that truck on that ass. It was like, shit, you take her, you gonna take my fat ass too, but you ain't going nowhere with my baby. So fuck that. Sorry, excuse me. But that's how I felt right there. You ain't going nowhere with my baby. So anyway, my baby got off the bus and she was running too as the bus driver was coming around, and he actually got caught up by the school bus or whatever. When the bus driver hit the corner or whatever, the school bus caught up in front of him or whatever. And like I said, I had popped out my truck already. And then he turned around and got his ass back over across the street. And then he started going the direction he was going, and he turned around and he went the other way, and he ducked his old funny looking ass off because we ain't finna do this, boo. So from now on, I normally be doing my little ventures or whatever, stopping off at the store or whatever. But yeah, mom's gonna be right there waiting on her shorty, because like in the morning, it be dark when my daughter go to school, and I'll be right out there with her or whatever. And I tend to stay on my porch. And the reason why I do that is because if something happens, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ring my doorbell, because I need that ring doorbell to pick up whatever activity or whatever. So I be standing right there. I have my keys in my hand and I have my phone. Now I might have my robe on, but I have my keys in my hand and I have my phone. And I'll be ready to ring that damn doorbell, because if something happened, I need that doorbell to record whatever is in going on. And you know, if something happens, I hope that I am not conscious enough to be able to push that button just that one quick time before I actually react if something happens like that. But like I said, I'll be out there with my baby or whatever, because I ain't got time to be playing. And you know, so I'm just trying to do my duty as a mom or whatever, because yeah, y'all fucking ass got out of hand. For real. I don't know what's worse. If it's the kids that's out here disrespecting folks, or out here, we ain't even talk about my son got carjacked a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to leave that all alone. Just leave that alone. But y'all little asses got out of hand, disrespectful, and then, like I said, you got people out here trying to snatch folks' kid. Shit, I just saw the grown woman was in the lift, and somebody tried to snatch her. In the lift, she trying to go to work. She like, huh, where were you turning, dog? I don't work this way. Shh. Baby, and what they said was, if you are in a Uber or a Lyft, when you get in, you need to check to make sure that them child locks is not on that door or whatever. Cause you know when they put that child lock on that door, you ain't getting out that motherfucker unless somebody unlock that door from the outside. So it was like, you gotta make sure that your shit is working. So if make sure that the child lock is not on the door. So if it don't take you, but so you already coming out with your phone to double check to make sure this is the vehicle, this is the license plate. It don't take but 2 seconds to turn your phone around to look in that door jam on that door and see if that child lock is on or off that vehicle. That's all it takes. So, ain't no Vlogmas today. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably do it tomorrow because I'm tired and I just can't. I'm not gonna say I can't believe this happened. All I'm saying is homeboy was walking up and down the street already, and I don't know what his intent was, but whatever it is, it wasn't going out today. That's all I know. I can't say what he was doing or whatever, but he was walking up there. And for all I know, he could have been waiting on my daughter's school bus. He could have peeped her out, another day and waiting on this damn school bus. That's why his crazy ass kept walking up and down the street. Because he wasn't crazy like, oh, he needed a check or some medicine. I'm calling him crazy because he was walking up and down the street for what? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I thought he was trying to eyeball to see if somebody's car door or whatever was unlocked and whether he was going to try to ease on up in there, because I was going to call the police on his ass. But, because, shit, they didn't wait till the late daytime a couple of months ago. I was in the house working on my lunch break, and the some bitch had went in my vehicle at 12 noon. They didn't give a damn about it being the lunchtime or whatever, and, yeah, it was 12 noon when he went through my car. So like I said, I don't know. I was like, I'm trying to see what he gonna do, because I was gonna call the law on that ass or whatever, or whoever vehicle that he was touching. Yeah, you got company. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But like I said, I don't know if he might have been out there other days or whatever, just walking up and down the street or trying to eyeball my baby. I don't know. He had a backpack and shit and had his hands in his pocket. I don't know what the hell was going on. All I know is it wasn't finna happen today, bro. And like my son say, if I got to go in the house and bring Pinky on side, that's what's gonna happen. Good shit. He could have been very well looking for my daughter for something that he might have seen another day and didn't know what was going on. So, yeah, mom's going to be out there tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day. Matter of fact, and I only let her ride the bus home from basketball practice because she was like, oh, I want to be with my friends. I want to be with my friends. I want to be my friends. Because last year, I was picking her up. Yeah, because they get the substitute bus driver, and my baby don't get home till 8 o'clock. One time she get home at 8:30. I called the coach, and I was like, at 8 o'clock, I was like, hey, he was good at home. I called the coach, I was like, my baby ain't at home. Yeah, he was like, she ain't at home. He like, no, he was like, well, let me make some calls. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make some more calls too. So I called the transportation place. And they was like, oh, yeah, she's so-and-so and such and such. She'll be en route in 30 minutes. 30 minutes? Oh, hell no. I told her, I was like, look here, baby girl. You either going to stop playing basketball or I'm going to come get you. She's like, well, I'm going to stop. Hey, make the choice, whatever you going to do. But you ain't finna do that. We don't even stay that far away from the school if we stay a mile. There's no way that basketball practice got out at 5 o'clock and my baby didn't get home at 8:30. 8 o'clock, 8:30. Forget what it was. It was somewhere around there. It wasn't no damn 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away. I know that. So I was like, oh, hell no, we ain't finna do that no more. So I ain't playing with her. Anyway, so like I said, he could have been trying to case it from sometime he saw her before or whatever. No, baby, I'm gonna be out there on her. On that. I ain't finna be playing with dude. No, we ain't finna do this. So I keep a track on what time her bus come and what time I gotta pick my grandson up from daycare. But one of these got to give. But that That ain't finna happen. And then I told Papa, so Papa said he gonna be out there looking for us. So Papa is like my favorite neighbor whatsoever. He like old enough to be my daddy, but everybody call him Papa because his grandpa or whatever. But yeah, and Papa be strapped. So yeah, okay, I gotta go. So I'm going to bed. Good night, everybody. Be safe. Love y'all. And again, yeah, I'm gonna post the video of so y'all can see this fool walking back and forth, and he disappeared on me when I popped out that truck. Okay, bye.